Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Villainous Times, Friday, June 1st, 2012. A special report. Today's special report, the widespread corruption of your compassion inside Sleepy Hollow Lane. Now, to give a qualifications to Sleepy Hollow Lane, I'm going to say that it is entirely inside of you. What you believe about yourself and who you are. While your consciousness may deem yourself in the mirror to be a certain individual, your self-awareness might be sleeping, and you might not actually know. And that's why I should tell you that it's more important to, pardon me, it is more important to live than to fall into tradition. Let's say it that way. Another term, or easier way of thinking of that, is I don't care what you believe, but I do care how you live it. Because while your heart at the end of Sleepy Hollow Lane might have compassion dead inside, you can tell that its evocation is willing to happen, let's say for instance when you see a commercial on TV for the Red Cross and you see the sorrow and suffering, or maybe it's on the news, or it's on a newspaper, a headline or something, or it's a tragedy within your community or your family. Your compassion is evoked at a certain point in time, and what you do with it is who you are. Now, while I won't tell you that who you are in the dark is who you really are, oh my goodness. No, that's not how it works. Who you are when you're alone is who you're comfortable being when you're alone. And who you are when you're around others, either being a paper personality purchased through satanic means, or, you know, a non-compliant personality that, you know, is instilled with activism on behalf of others, which is driven by compassion and equality. You know, it is who you are, and then how you live it that matters. Moreover, than what exactly it is, because some people, a lot of people actually, I know, that have been hurt by religious organizations, mostly the Protestant and Catholic Church, will tell you that their disdain for such places is insurmountable when it comes to the actual view of the whole. You know, they may not hate a certain individual inside, or like any individual inside, other than the one that directly foreclosed their heart at the end of Sleepy Hollow Lane to said facilitating structure of organized religion. They don't actually have disdain for the people in it. At least I don't. I don't hate everyone that goes to church. I just would rather, I don't fit in. I've never fit in. My belief structure is based on peace and equality for all of humankind, and not actually for the white Jesus that you see in the pictures. Because, you know, honestly, he probably wasn't that white. Ever. Especially after years of traveling in the sun. Yeah. Anyways, that's a whole nother topic that I'm gonna put a lid on for now. So, how sleepy is your heart? Do you believe in equality? Do you believe that other people are equal to you? And I'm not talking about illegal immigrants, oh my goodness, because then you just categorize somebody based on, you know, a lack of political understanding. And you're basically saying that your country is worse than the people within are worth more than the people in another, which is incorrect, especially when you realize that the dynamic of your country is to use every other country to gain monetary and, you know, Wall Street confidence just for another certain amount of time until everything goes green and environmental. Go Silicon Valley. Yay. Anyways, the end of Sleepy Hollow Lane. Therein lies your heart. What opens the door? Do you allow anyone to open your door? I mean, for me, honestly, I reach out to as many people as I possibly can, and that's why I'm making these videos, is that hopefully um, the people out there who suffer as I've suffered, or suffer differently than I've suffered, because let's face it, like I'm not the be all end all of, oh my goodness, that guy's been through so much crap that, you know, wow, I'm surprised he's still alive. And at certain points I am surprised that I'm still alive, but that's probably mostly due to my mental illness and almost dying from random events, random events, like my appendix almost bursting, and that was no good at all. So yeah, your heart at the end of Sleepy Hollow Lane. Let the compassion come up. Let it start from somewhere and become something. Don't change the channel and kill it, or label something, or compare it to something else, or, you know, qualify it for being discredited because it's like something outside of your regular realm of thought. Why do I say that? Because you cannot truly love someone if you do not understand them. And you can't understand somebody, actually I said that backwards. You can't love someone if you don't accept them. And you can't accept someone if you don't understand them. And thus, you gotta listen to them. You gotta get to know who they really are. Break down your barriers of like, I'm okay loving you, son, as long as you're not gay. You're not gay, right, son? I mean, you've got long hair, and you're wearing a girl shirt, and your color's favorite is purple, and you got like a closet full of shoes. There's no way you could be gay. No, I mean, I'll just disown you if you are. No, that's not the way. That if that's how you live, whatever it is that you believe, and give people ultimatums because they live outside of your comfort structure, then just don't believe anything. Because the whole reason that I exist within the parameters of what I believe, which is a form of non-denominational Christianity, is that peace and equality, which go hand in hand, which are imbued by compassion and love, matter moreover than your silly little opinions and lack of understandings. Because let's be honest, I don't blame Eve for going out and having the apple. I mean, if I was the third wheel, I would have done it too. I mean, Adam and Steve were probably totally happy until she showed up and God was like, hey, we need you kids, otherwise we're gonna just die out here. And I hate to bring that up, but it's really, it's slightly, you know, true and hilarious. And, you know, if God didn't design things to happen, you know, then, you know, just die. Because most of the food we eat is GMO, genetically modified, and God didn't, you know, design genetically modified food, but you eat it. So you can't pick and choose where the comfort zones of your beliefs which allow you to continue your existence. Either you completely live via peace and equality for everyone at all points in time, throughout all points of history, which is the church as a global conglomerate love machine, which is, you know, quite possibly failed at that in most points of time. That is what matters. And that's what you should live. That's what I seek to live. And whether that means in the moment that I'm smiling at you on the street and I compliment you because your eyes are fantastic and your hair looks deadly, as the New Freeze would say, or I give you a poem. Which there is a girl who works for PC Fairies, and she'll be getting an awesome poem if I ever see her again, because I wrote it like 2 years ago, and she's been working there for like ever. And she's got a wicked smile, and a smile is the key to life. What empowers your smile? Is it a closed heart at the end of Sleepy Hollow Lane? Or is it an open heart to compassion, to equality, to love, to kill the corruption of comparing? Comparing is, well, let's just say, look what it did to the devil. The devil compared himself to God, and now he's an outcast. bound for an eternal fire, if that's what it is you believe. Yeah, so, comparing is from the devil. Compassion is excellent. Understanding people is excellent. And if you're going to love or show compassion to anyone on a regular basis, aka, your partner, your children, your extended family, your friends, if you're going to give them any sort of friendship without, above being just like buddies that hang out and have fun, you have to give them time, which is to understand them, to listen to them, to know them. Because if you don't know them, you can't really accept them. And if you can't accept them, then you don't really love them. So that got a little bit intense. I think we were going to end with the whole smile thing, but I kept going. So, yeah. Vancouver writes, I'll see you on Monday. And the rest of you world, I'm in ever and constant thought as to what I will make next for you, that you might smile and have a better day. So thank you so much for stopping by for this Villainous Report, Friday, June 1st, 2012. I'm wearing purple and it's fantastic. Now I'm gonna go log in to a game, pwn some noobs. Honestly, I'm just gonna heal people. I suck at playing Rogue and Warlock and everything else. I'm a Disc Priest. I can't even do Shadow. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm gonna call my buddy Trogdor, Strong Bad, and quite possibly go pwn a raid boss. Have a great day. Have an awesome weekend, and remember, equality, universal, is what matters most. Bye-bye. Yeah, woo! That went really good. I think... Oh, I need some water or something, man. Throat is killing me. Frick. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Friday, June 1st, 2012, a Villainous Times special report. Tonight, widespread corruption at the end of Sleepy Hollow Lane. How does it get there? What does it do? And where am I going with this article? I'm gonna restart because my voice is kind of hoarse. I'm a horse. From my voice is hoarse from being a whore, whilst not riding a horse. So yeah, I'm gonna restart that. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Friday, June 1st, 2012, and tonight we're going to be talking about the widespread and unadulterated corruption at the end of Sleepy Hollow Lane. Now, to give qualifications, or to qualify, never mind. I'm going to restart. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Villainous Times, a special report, June 1st, Friday, May 2000, special report for Friday, June 1st, 2012. The unadulterated corporate and political scandals which run rampant and unadulterated in, I think I said that word twice.